First of all, just wanted to acknowledge our appreciation for all the fans that went to Northwestern yesterday. That was fantastic to see so many people in red there to support us, and just how loud they were throughout. That just it's unique and unusual to go on the road and see such large following there. So we really appreciate that. Looking forward to this weekend, being back home and playing playing Penn State and playing Rutgers on senior night after that, and closing up the regular season.
Your first meeting with Penn State, you were maybe a meltdown in that second set away from being up 2-1 on them. What lessons do you think your team carries away from that meeting that they can bring in this time?
Hopefully that we can't miss 22 serves in a set. I don't know. I think we're better in a lot of different ways, and I'm sure they are as well. I think we're probably a little bit more confident of a team than what we were then. I would guess we're utilizing Madison a little bit differently than what we were then. And I think she's really grown as a player. I think our left sides are coming off a nice weekend where they're playing pretty well. I think we're a lot better serving team than what we were then. But what was that, about a month ago or so? If you're not improving after playing the competition that the Big Ten gives you over the course of a month, then there's something wrong. But I feel like we're a little bit better team than what we were then. But it's an entirely different match. I mean, that match really has no bearing on the match this Friday for either team. And yeah.
You mentioned Rutgers is senior night.
Mm-hmm.
Those two, how would you describe their impact as people on the program as much as players?
I love the growth that those two have made, as just the maturity that both of them, the journey that they've traveled in that, the confidence in just how they walk around daily life, the joy that they've added to their teammates and to the coaching staff and the support staff around them. Is just they're fun people to be around who are passionate about the game. It's been a wild ride for both of them. With a lot of ups and a few downs sprinkled in there, and just, their perseverance kind of through some of the tough times to towards that growth is exactly what you'd want in people. I've loved being around both of them. I know I speak for my family as well, just how much fun it's having those two when they come out to the house and they spend time with the family. But as volleyball players, the growth that they've had as athletes has been fun to watch. They've you have two players that are over 1,000 kills in their career, and that's that's an impressive milestone for both of them. So, happy for them. I know that both of them are ending their careers just still passionate about the game, excited about it, and and that's kind of what you want for your players toward the end. You don't want them marking down the days of the calendar for it to be over, because it's just been such a grind. You want them to still be. You want them to leave here as passionate or more passionate about the sport than what they came in, and just being around both of those two, there's no doubt in my mind that that's the case with both of them.
Andy, in the back.
Kelly has played every match or every set of every match in her career. What goes into that? One would think she has to be pretty good. One would think she has to be pretty lucky to stay healthy and that type of thing. But what are the layers to that, an accomplishment like that?
Yeah, you look at her; she's not much bigger than a wet nap, and for her to be able to be healthy for 4 years is a tribute to her and to our strength coaches. That's pretty impressive. It's she's a dogged competitor, and she keeps herself in good shape. She spends the appropriate amount of time in the training room. She finds a lot of different ways to impact our team and our success. There's a lot of different things that she can do, and so what is cool about Kelly is that you can. All right, our team is needing this. We, take half the court passing, so we can get the ball to some other people. There's been times it's, hey, we're just going to feed you the ball an awful lot. We move around to different spots in the backcourt, left back, middle back. She's been, played both of those extensively throughout her career. And I don't know if anybody watches more matches of other teams when we're not playing than her. It's she impacts the competitiveness in our gym. She impacts the enthusiasm and the love of the game, and that's and how contagious that is. And then just from a skill standpoint, we're able to utilize her a lot of different ways. It's it's kind of funny to watch her early on in her career. She only played the front court, and the first few months of her freshman year, she wasn't a backcourt player at all. And then fast forward to her junior year, and she's a libero. And that's the growth that she has had in her ball control and her defense has been pretty remarkable.
The NCAA tournament bracket is Sunday. Do you think this weekend has any relationship to whether or not you'll host or maybe travel these first and second rounds?
I would anticipate. I mean, you still have 1/10 of the Big Ten season in front of you. I don't know. I know the committee gets together. I think sometime Friday and sometime Sunday. What the timeline of what matches are they paying attention to? You would certainly think a Friday match would be something that would be on the radar for anybody that's playing Friday. How important where the Saturday matches are as far as the committee goes. I don't know. I don't know what's determined prior to that or not. It's the thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to get some momentum as we're going into the tournament. You're trying to play better. You want to go in playing the best volleyball that you can, especially with our team. This past weekend was the first time that we've swept our opponents throughout the week in over a month. And so, our players just, they felt good about that. They felt good about being able to come out 2-0. They felt good about the way that they played. And we're hoping to continue to build on that this week.